Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Stylish Budget. My name is Lori, and today we're going to be doing our budget with me. We have the last week of October. This is a magic month for me, so I still have one more paycheck, and that's going to be this week. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. I have my pen ready, I have my book ready, and I'm ready to get this done. Let's go. All right, guys, so today is a magic month. Well, actually, not today, but this is a magic week for me because I have 5 paychecks in this month, and that's what a magic month means if you haven't been here before. So this particular budget book only has 4 paycheck trackers. So I'm going to be using this paycheck budget planner, and that is going to do it for today. So we're going to write down our month here, which is October, and the paycheck date, which is the 30th. And we are going to write down our income, which is going to be $325. So we're just going to put income here, and I'm budgeting $325, but I'm going to leave this actual column empty because I don't need it. So we're just going to bring that total down here, $325. And actually, the first thing that I want to do is take care of my receipts. So I made a promise to myself that I was going to keep track of my receipts a little bit better this week or this month. And I have my receipts here. So we are going to write these down, and let's see here. This one is from which date? The 25th. Okay, so we're going to write down 1025. Let me zoom you in so you can see a little bit better. We're going to write down 1025, and then we're going to write the name of the store, Food Town. It's a local store here where I'm at. And then we're going to just put grocery, and we're going to put $29.22. So then we have another receipt from Staples, and I think I already covered that one. Yes, I did. I covered Staples already. So that was in last week's. And then I have one more, I believe. We have a Dunkin'. So we spent $6.70. So we're going to put this down, $10.27. Dunkin', coffee. If I can spell, come on, Lori, get it together here. $6.70. And then I have another one for Food Town, which was on the 22nd. So I'm just going to write it down here anyway, because we already covered the 25th and the 27th. So the 22nd is kind of backtracking, but that's okay. 1022. And this is also Food Town. And we had grocery and household together. So the household was $6.87 and the grocery was $11.45. So that is a total of $17.73. So we're going to put that to the side here. And also, if you don't know, they have a Fetch Rewards app. So if you scan your receipts, you can get points, and the points lead to reward. The points lead to rewards, which are gift cards. So that's very helpful in my savings. Now, going to the other side of the book, we have the expense tracker for my checking. Now let's see which bill came out during last week. So we already recorded Spotify, insurance, and Blizzard. So we did not record the storage. So 1019, we put storage here. and that was paid, that's a bill. That was paid $304. And then we had the self loan on 1025, and all of this was paid out of my checking account. So that's the reason why I'm putting it down separately in the checking and the cash, because I want to see what I spent for checking and what I spent for cash. So the self loan is also a bill, and we will put down 25 for that. And 1027, we had Apple, so that's 1099. Then we had the 28th and 29th. We had Prime on the 28th for $2.99. And we had the 29th YouTube Premium. So I do pay for YouTube Premium because I just can't be bothered to sit through those ads. And also it helps me with my business and making the videos. So I enjoy YouTube Premium and I don't mind paying for it. $7.99 is for YouTube Premium, and we're just going to put bill on all of them. Okay, so everything has been recorded, and I'm not going to be closing out my budget for this month. So I'm just going to leave this as is, and we're going to turn back to the paycheck tracker, and we're going to actually go to November, because I have already started my November paycheck monthly overview, and we have some bills due on the 1st and the 3rd, and this is the check that covers that. So we are going to write down on this paper: Prime, Walmart, Plus, T-Mobile, HBO Max, and ChatGPT. Now I am in school. I'm studying to be a psychologist, and ChatGPT helps me out with that, so I don't mind paying for that as well. And so let's go to the front and see how much those bills actually are, because I didn't write down any totals. So Prime is $474. Walmart Plus is $647. HBO is $699. T-Mobile is $63. And ChatGPT is $21.78. So hold just a moment, let me get my calculator. So pulling out my calculator, we're going to add that up. That is $102.98. So $102.98, and subtract that from $325 minus $325, and that leaves us with $222. So I always like to do the bills first. These are the bills that are not automatically taken out, and I have to actually physically go and pay them, and that's why I write them down. All of the rest of the bills that I have are already taken out of my main paycheck, along with my rent, which is why you never see that on the paycheck budget planner. So then we have cash envelopes, and those are my variable expenses. So we have gas, coffee, dining out, nails, household, and fun. Now, previously I was I usually put $100 total in the cash envelopes, but what I have been doing was putting $65. So I'm going to continue to do that until the end of this month. Next month we'll reevaluate and see if we need to continue putting only $65 or just putting $100. So we're going to give gas $20, coffee $15, dining out $10, nails $10, household $5, and fun $5. Fun is just like a buffer. So let's see how much that equals to. It should be $65. Right, it is $65. So that's the total for my cash envelopes. And we're gonna subtract $222 from 65, and we have 157. Now I'm going to take $125 and put that towards savings. So over here in this category where it says savings, I'm going to put savings, rollover, and I'm budgeting $125. So we're going to put that down as a total, 125, and then we are going to subtract 157 from 125, and that leaves us with $32. So that is all that we have to put into our sinking funds this week. Unfortunately, this is one of those weeks where the bills are heavy. It's almost the first of the month, and there's a lot of things that I'm responsible for paying. So I try to take a little bit from each paycheck and put it towards the next paycheck so that I'll have enough to pay the bills. So that's the reason why we don't have a lot of money to put into sinking funds, but I would like to put something into the sinking funds. So we are going to take this book and turn back to October and turn to sinking funds so that we can see exactly what we have going on. And right now, the main priority is P.O. Box and Black Friday, Christmas, and the savings challenges. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's write that down here. We're going to put P.O. Box, Black Friday, Christmas, and let's do roll the dice. 1,000 savings challenge if we have enough, and dice fortune, dice fortune. Those are some of my savings challenges. So we're going to write that down here in the sinking fund category, and we are going to normally I give P.O. Box 7, but we can give that 5 this week. So we're going to subtract 5 from 32. That's 27. Then Black Friday and Christmas both get 5. So that's minus 10. And that's 17. So roll the dice. What I normally do is I take my flashcards and I pull a card, and whatever that card says, that's how much we save. So let's see what the flashcard says. We will pick this blue one right here. Okay, so 6 minus 3 is $3. We are going to save $3 and roll the dice. And let's take that off of my tracker over here. Then bring the calculator here. Then $1,000 savings, we can put 10. And the rest we can put into Dice Fortune. So that is a zero-based budget. Unfortunately for this week is very short, but is very sweet also because now I know that my bills are still paid and I am saving a little. And a little, we all know, goes a long way. So let's write down the cash on the cash envelope breakdown, my sinking fund. So we have wallet, 65, P.O. Box, 5, Black Friday. And I think this is going to be the last week that I save for Black Friday because we're in November and it's coming up. So I have almost $400 saved up for Black Friday. I think that's enough. I think that's quite enough. I don't know about you, but I didn't even ask you guys how you're doing. I mean, how is everybody doing? What are you saving for Christmas? And who are you buying for? You know, are you buying for just kids? Are you buying for the whole family? You know, let me know down in the comments what your plans are for Christmas and Thanksgiving. So we have our sinking funds written down. So we are going to do breakdown, and I'm just going to speed you up for this. All right, so I have the breakdown here. I have 120, I have 4 10s, I have 3, 4, 5, 6 5s, and I have 7 1s. So we have 7, 6, oh no, not 6, 30. Where's my, here we go. I'm making mistakes all over the place. 30, then $40 in 10s, and 120. So that gives us $97. That includes my cash envelopes and the sinking funds. So now that that's done, we can get into the realignment of my savings challenges. So let me just clean up my desk. All right, so I have these savings challenges here. Okay, so I have these savings challenges here that I want to reassign. And I'm just gonna pull out my book for the savings challenges, or the sinking funds rather, to see where I want to put these. So here's the book, and we are going to turn to the sinking funds portion, which is right here. And we are going to decide by rolling the dice which, this is a 20-sided die, so a D20, we're going to roll it and see which one the money gets to go into. So I have, let's see how many sinking funds we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So it's a good amount of money, but last time I did the reallotment, I did a randomizer, which is fine. I love the randomizer, but the thing is, it takes a very long time. And I really don't want to sit here and keep, rolling the dice, and it just takes a while. So in order to minimize the time, effort it takes to put into it, I'm just going to do it this way and see how this works. So we're going to roll the dice, and we got 1. So 1 is, we're not going to count annuals. 1 is birthday. So this one here is going to go into birthday. And we have, I believe it's 20 something dollars. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so we're going to put $20 into birthday. Let me get my, and birthday is in the high priority. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Here's birthday. So that's an extra 20. And so now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 181, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, come on, 92, these bills are crispy, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200, 201, 202, 203, 204, 205, 206, 207, 208, and 209. 209 in birthday. So my birthday is in 3 weeks, and I'm going to have a very happy birthday thanks to the boost from the savings challenge. And let's go ahead and mark that off. So we have 209. So So each one of these icons is $20. So 20, 40, 60, 80. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. 2. And we're not able to scratch off the next one. So we're just going to leave it at 200 until we get enough to mark off the next one. Make sure this is dry. And put that back in here. All right, so the next one, let's roll the dice and see which one we got. 13. Okay, so starting from high priority, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is gifts. So we did birthday and we did gifts. So gifts is in my low priority binder. And I believe that gifts has, how much does gifts have now? Gifts has $20. So we are putting an additional $20 into gifts. So that's giving it $40 for gifts, which is good because my niece's birthday is this week and I can get her a nice gift. So moving on to the next one, let's roll the dice again. We have this savings challenge and we rolled a 3. So that is 1, 2, 3. This is going into travel. And this, how much did we save in this one? Oh, these crispy ones. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's $30 instead of counting it out. Let's put this into travel. It goes into my high priority. And travel already has 53. So that's 30 plus 53 is $83 in travel. Let's mark off the icon. So that's 10, 20, 30. Each one of these is 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm a terrible colorer. 60, 70, 80, and it's 83. So we don't have enough for the next one. So we'll just leave it like that. That's $83 in travel. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. The next one is this one from Purely Budgets. And this one saved us 16. So let's roll the dice and see where it's going. 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Vacation. Back to my high priority. Ooh, this thing is getting full. Vacation. Okay, so vacation has in it 207, and we're adding 16. So let's mark down here the date plus 16, and that gives us 223. So now vacation has $223 in it, and that's wonderful because I'm saving for a trip next year to Ghana. And okay, let's go ahead and roll the dice again. We're bringing in this challenge here from Maple Leaf Budgets. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Maple Budgeting. It's the Maple Leaf Savings Challenge. Okay, and this saved us 20. So we are going to put that in 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's going into hobbies. So back to my low priority binder. And we're going to turn to hobbies, if I can find it. And hobbies is empty. Oh, that makes me so sad. But now it has $20. So let's, you guys, I was looking for my pen and it's right underneath here. So let's put the date and just put 20. and that's all that it has. So we are going to put this into hobbies. And this is so much easier than the randomizer. So now we have another roll, and it's a 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to my low priority, and it's going towards the hair. So this is the challenge. This is from Stuff and Budget, and I believe this saved us 16. I really don't want to count it because the ones are crispy, but we'll give it a shot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, sorry, it was $15. And this is going into, what did I say? 10. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hair. Okay, it's going into hair. So 15 is going into hair, and it already has 5, so that is 20. And these envelopes are getting really, really empty because it has been one of those months where I've had to go ahead and use some of my sinking funds for different things, and I make sure that I document that, but I really don't like to do that because I like to save up. But that's what the sinking funds are for, right? They're for us to go ahead and use them and then replenish. Okay, so the last one is this one here from Buttercup Budgets. And this one saved us 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It saved us $20. And where is it going? No. We're not putting it back into hair. 16. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Roll the dice. Is that 16 or 19? That's 19. Okay, so 16, 17, 18, 19. That goes into $1,000 savings. So let's get out our binder. And we're going to put this into $1,000 savings. So now altogether we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 210, 220, 221, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 231, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. $240 in emergency savings. Okay. All right, so that's the end of the reallotment, and we've come to the end of the video, but never fear because I have other videos for you to watch, and they will be posted right over here. And if you like this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.